Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be doing the Ride or Die makeup tag, which Jaclyn Hill created, and I'm so excited because this is basically all the makeup products that I would be totally fine with if all my makeup got taken away, and this is all I could live with for the rest of my life. Okay, so we're going to start off with a face primer, and this is the one that I want to talk about. This is the Pure Hydrogel Lift, and I've literally been using this non-stop since I discovered it, and it's exactly what the name says. It's a gel that's lifting and hydrating, and I use this underneath my eyes, and it really replenishes all of them. I feel like I spit everywhere, I'm sorry. And I also feel like it fills in those small lines that I have underneath my eyes. I don't have that many, but the ones that I do, I feel like it smooths them. And something that I recently started doing is using it on my smile lines, because I figured if it works for the lines underneath my eyes, then it probably works for the lines on my mouth. Foundations. Okay, so this was actually not as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. So it was between the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and then one that I recently discovered, and then the one that I'm going to tell you guys about. The one I recently discovered was the Hourglass Vanish Foundation, but I haven't had that one for very long, and you guys just saw the foundation because I just went like that. But I haven't had the Hourglass for long enough to really call it a holy grail, you know. But as far as like OG foundations, like tried and true, I know what I'm gonna get with every time. I love the finish. I can wear it on natural days, on glam days. I'm gonna have to go with NARS Sheer Glow. Only downside is it doesn't come with a pump, and I know you could probably buy one and add it, but I've yet to do that. That is literally the only downside to this, and maybe one day NARS Sheer Glow will come with a pump. For under eye concealer, this was actually tougher than I thought it was gonna be, but it's gonna have to go to Maybelline New York. This is in the color Sand Sable. I had to ask myself, like, which concealer have you repurchased the most? The answer to that was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is like my third tube of this, and it's so easy to blend. It's got the perfect amount of coverage for me. I don't really suffer from like dark under eyes, but I do like that brightening effect, and this gives me that gorgeous brightening effect that I love. It's a thin formula, but it still gives you like medium coverage, and it's just so inexpensive that you can just repurchase it every time you run out. So this is my holy grail powder, and you guys are probably so sick of me talking about this, but this is the Hourglass Dim Light. This is my second one that I bought, and you guys know how difficult it is to use up powders. So this is one of those powders that I like to call a finishing powder, because I don't use it to set my makeup for it not to move out of place, because I have dry skin, so I don't really have a problem with makeup moving on my skin, but I use this to give me an airbrushed effect. And it's a really thin powder, and I know a lot of people think that these powders are like highlight powders, but Dim Light in particular is one that gives you a soft focus, really airbrush look, and you just dust it on top of your makeup once you're done applying all of your makeup, even on top of your blush and everything, and it just ties in your entire look and makes you look flawless. If you're close to my complexion, this is gonna work beautifully on you. If you're a little bit lighter complected, this is gonna be a really good product to apply kind of like in the areas where you bronze. And if you're a little bit deeper skin tone, then this would be a really pretty highlight above your cheekbones. Like, I cannot stress to you guys how much I love this powder. It's just, it's so good. Okay, so favorite blush. This one was so easy. I already, like, just hearing the word blush, I already knew what it was gonna be. And this is the Makeup Forever HD blush in the color 335. It's the perfect mauvey, pinky, brownie nude that I love this color. It literally goes with everything. And it's a cream blush, but it actually has more like a powder finish. So it does apply like cream, but it doesn't look shiny when you put it on, if that makes sense. And I am wearing it today. It's just the perfect color. These Makeup Forever HD blushes are so underrated. Like, they're just amazing. I think I have like 5 of these blushes, but this one is hands down my favorite color, and it just literally goes with everything. Next is highlight, and I definitely didn't have to think twice about this one either. And you will notice that like all my Holy Grail products are all either broken or like filthy dirty, and that's because I use the heck out of them. And this one is the Becca highlight in the color Opal. This one just, I think I own like literally every single Becca highlight that they have, and this is still my favorite. Nothing compares to it, nothing beats it, nothing comes close. Actually, there's been a few that come close. Like, I really like Prosecco Pop by Jaclyn Hill, but this one is still my ride or die. It is what I'm wearing today. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that's what it looks like. You guys can see it's like shattered in a gazillion pieces, and I refuse to let it go because it's just so gorgeous. For my complexion, it's just the perfect tone. It's definitely a gold highlight, but it's not too white. I feel like the white ones can be a little too overpowering and they can kind of overpower all your makeup, but this one is just like the perfect shade of gold, and it's gorgeous. I think it's the one that looks the best on my complexion. For my eyebrows, it's gonna have to go to Hourglass Arch Brow. Ever since I got this, I have not been able to put it down. I've tried other ones that come and go and they're like, okay, but this one just, it's always the one I gravitate towards because it, well, number one, it's lasted me for a really long time. This is the same one that I've had like since the beginning of the year or even before that. When did I get this? I don't remember, but I've had this for so long and it still has not run out. I feel like it's just so easy to apply. Like I just do a couple of strokes and I'm done. It's extremely user-friendly if you're somebody that's not a professional makeup artist. Like I'm not a professional makeup artist and I don't consider myself being an expert at doing my eyebrows. So this just makes it so easy because it's not too soft, it's not too waxy. It's just pigmented enough to apply enough color, but it's not so pigmented that you have a difficult time distributing the product on your eyebrows. And I just love it. For me, it lasts all day, and then it also has the little spoolie on the other side, which makes it super, super convenient. I picked this eyeshadow palette based on the eyeshadow palette that I grab every time I travel. I feel like that's a pretty good indicator of how important that eyeshadow palette is to me, and it hands down is the LauraLee Pro palette, and this is the original. If you can't tell by the broken mirror, I use the heck out of this eyeshadow palette. So these are the colors. They're just perfect for me. You've got all of your mauves, your nudes, you've got deeper shades to create a more dramatic smoky eye, you've got lighter shades to contrast those. The mattes are amazing. Like, you know, sometimes you get an eyeshadow palette where everything performs nicely, like all the shimmery shadows look good, but then the mattes look terrible. This one actually has really good mattes. I do have some fallout, but honestly that doesn't bother me because the end result is just so beautiful. You get lots of pigmentation, they're easy to blend. My Holy Grail mascara is Superhero by IT Cosmetics. This is just such a good, like, full volumizing lengthening mascara. It really does it all. This is what I'm wearing on my bottom lashes, and it's just, I literally did one coat of this and it just makes them so thick and long and voluminous. If the Roller Lash from Benefit mascara and the Marc Jacobs mascara had a baby, it would be this one right here. It has the lengthening that the Roller Lash has that I absolutely love, and if I hadn't discovered this, that would be my Holy Grail mascara. And then it has the fullness that the Marc Jacobs mascara has without having that clumpy spider look. Okay, my favorite eyeliner is gonna come as no surprise to you guys because I literally use this in like every makeup tutorial. That is my Tom Ford eyeliner, and it's got two different points. It's got a longer tip right here. This is so perfect to do a wing. It just makes it so easy. And then it's got the shorter tip that's really good to like fill in the little spaces. I can justify the price of this because this thing never runs out, and I'm somebody that wears liquid eyeliner every single time I do my makeup, and I've only had to repurchase this once a year. This is my second or third one. My favorite subject, lip products. This was actually really easy for me, you guys. Like, I pretty much wear the same type of colors. It is by YSL, and it is this gorgeous nude color. This is a Rouge Volupte lipstick in the color 3. This color is like my perfect nude. It's so easy to wear. I literally can just put it on and go. It's a super creamy formula, so it's not gonna be a long-lasting lipstick, but something like this, I just find it to be such a luxury to put it on and have to reapply it. Like, I actually enjoy the process. So I know that this formula is not gonna be for everybody because you do have to continue reapplying it because it's almost like a balm consistency, but the color is just such perfection. It just never steers me wrong. I'm wearing it today, but I am wearing a lip liner and a lip gloss combination. This is pure coincidence that my favorite lip gloss also happens to be by YSL, but this is in the number 2. And these lip glosses, I'm almost all out of it already. I have another one that I really love, but out of the 2, this is definitely my favorite one. These lip glosses, not only do they smell amazing, but they just look so gorgeous on the lips. You guys see how pretty that shine is? And these lip glosses smell so incredibly amazing. Like, you just want to eat them up. They smell like juicy fruit. My Holy Grail lip liner is by ColourPop, and it's the color BFF2. I'm wearing this lip liner today as well, and it is the perfect brownie nude, and it just looks good with literally everything. It's super creamy. It's so easy to apply. Like, I love my MAC Strip Down, but I feel like that one is a little bit harder to apply. Like, it doesn't glide on. My favorite liquid lipstick is going to have to be the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. Anytime that I'm indecisive about a liquid lipstick and I want to go for a nude lip, but I don't know what to wear, this baby never lets me down. It's just perfect. It's the perfect brownie nude, but it's not too dark. It's not too mauvey. It's not too pink. It's just like perfect. On me, it pulls like a neutral nude color. Setting sprays, I have two. Like, if I know that I'm gonna be out like all day and I need something that's gonna help my makeup stay intact, this stuff works. Like, it will lock your makeup in place. It will not go anywhere until you're ready to take it off. And this is the same formula as the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, so they're literally the same thing. This one is just a lot cheaper, and you can buy it off of Amazon, I believe. And the second spray that I have is the MAC Prep and Prime. I cannot live without this stuff. I literally use it for everything. Like, if I put too much powder on, I go in with this and just kind of fix it. It just gets rid of any powdery residue. So it's really good if you have dry skin, but I also like it to make my highlight stand out, like to wet my brushes. I'll spray it on my brush and then I apply the highlight, and it just makes it stand out so much more. So the last one is Perfume, and again, you guys will already know what my ride or die perfume is, and that is Chance by Chanel, the one that comes in the pink bottle. There's just no other perfume that can replace this. It's perfect. I can bathe myself in this and I don't get a headache. It's such a feminine fragrance, but it's not like super sweet. It's not super floral. It's like my second or third bottle of it. I've lost count. I don't even know how many, and I never repurchase perfumes. This is the only one I've ever repurchased, and this is the only one I've ever used up more than once. It just smells amazing, you guys. It's so good and it makes me so happy. So that is it for this makeup tag. I hope you guys liked it, and let me know if we share some of the same Holy Grail products, because I would love to know. And I'm going to tag every single one of you to do this tag. If you're a YouTuber, I will tag you to do it, and then let me know on Twitter so I can watch it and like it and all of that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you subscribe. I upload videos every single week. I have a really exciting series coming up for Sundays. I can't wait for the fall time. I'm super excited, and if you guys are with me, give this video a thumbs up so I know. I'm gonna let you guys go and talk to you guys on my next video. Mwah. Bye.